Hi, today you will learn fun facts about cheese. Perhaps the most common food for everyone on the planet is cheese. Some types of cheese are cheap enough that anyone can buy. However, there are those varieties and species that cost decent money. Even some people do not perceive refined and expensive varieties, and even they do not like the smell and taste. But there is such a concept that as a person there are so many opinions. The human body assimilates cheese protein more easily than milk protein. An important fact for cheese is that they increase a person's appetite and have an excellent effect on the digestive tract. In addition, they contain a large number of vitamins such as PPD, C. Cheese has almost the same composition with milk. For example, they contain phosphorus and calcium. The most original type of cheese is Brunost, which exists and is made only in Norway. Its characteristics include sweet taste and brown tint. Boiling milk turns sugar into caramel, giving the cheese a sweet taste. In the period before the 20th century, the stomachs of calves 10 days old were the enzyme that is part of the cheese. After the 20th century, with the help of genetic engineering, it turned out to create an enzyme that replaces stomachs. Parmesan, which is made in Italy, is considered a popular type of cheese. The most unusual cheese is Verda, Carpathian cheese. It can be stored in the freezer for a long period of time. Edible mold is added to cheese that has mold, mainly Penicillus. From it, by the way, Alexander Fleming made the famous penicillin, an antibiotic. For a better ripening of the cheese product, many cheesemakers introduce larvae or cheese mites into the cheese itself. The largest supplier of cheese in the entire planet is France. The second largest exporters are New Zealand and Ireland. The main importers of all countries for the purchase of cheese are Germany, Britain, and Italy. Cheese is a very ancient product that was invented long before the first written language. Scientists have suggested that cheese began to be produced with the first experience of domestication of sheep about 8,000 years BC. From a scientific point of view, cheese came about by accident when people stored milk in animal stomachs where it was fermented, and whey and cheese product were obtained. In Russia before the reign of Peter the Great, cheese was made without the use of heat treatment, therefore its name raw means cheese. There is a Guinness Book of Records count dedicated to the largest piece of cheese. It was cooked in the Altai territory. The weight of such cheese was 721 kilograms. There is even a cheese science collecting. Its name is Fromology. Here people collect labels from different varieties of cheese. However, there is also a kind of fromology, semiophilia, where labels should only be round. Many people believe that mice and small rodents love cheese, but this is a false fact. For mice or rodents, there is no better treat than grain or fruit. One of the cheese makers in France decided to write a book about all types of cheese. He spent about 17 years on his masterpiece, and he was able to describe more than 839 varieties. The smell that comes from the cheese is called an aphrodisiac. Many varieties of cheese product have a beautiful shade, all because of the components that make up their composition. They color the cheese when made with carrot juice or calendula broth. The most original gift was cheese at the wedding of the British Queen. Its weight was half of them. From a professional point of view, eyes are holes that are present in every piece of cheese. If the information was useful to you, you can like and subscribe to the channel. See you soon.